Following the release of their first Greatest Hits album, Girls Aloud swiftly returned to the studio to start work on their fourth record. This time around, opting for a more mature sound with themes revolving around the girls' personal lives and experiences at that point. Often lauded as one of the best girl group albums ever, this is Girls Aloud, Tangled Up. In April 2007, it was announced that Girls Aloud would release a new studio album in November of that year. Initial ideas for the project had started in March, where each member had met with Brian Higgins of Xenomania to discuss their experiences and life endeavours. Following the release of their third studio album, Chemistry, Xenomania would take inspiration from those discussions for the new record. Nicola commented that it was important for Brian and Xenomania to be up to date with where Girls Aloud were at that point in time. When asked in an interview what fans and critics could expect from the album, Cheryl said they were heading for a more mature direction. By late March, Brian and Xenomania started crafting demo songs for the girls to record. However, Brian often only provided the demos to Nadine to sing first, and then chose which sections of the song would work best for the rest of the band. Nicola, Cheryl, Sarah and Kimberly recorded vocals for the album in London, whilst Nadine recorded her vocals in Los Angeles. According to Kimberly, it took Girls Aloud 6 months to finish recording the album, which she found unusual for the group. Furthermore, she noted that sessions for their previous albums would take a matter of weeks, but took longer this time because members wanted to experiment more with the production. Moreover, recording had to be halted due to the group embarking on their first Greatest Hits tour. The album was finished in October 2007.
This is the longest surviving reality TV group. They're in the Guinness Book of World Records now.
Crikey.
How has it happened, girls? Congratulations, 5 years now.
Thank you.
And is this a fifth album or a fourth?
It's a fifth album,
Fifth.
but a fourth studio album.
And how's it going?
Really well.
Really
Yeah.
good.
How
We're
much
still
more work
recording
is...
it.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
How long does it take to record one of your albums? How long does it go on for?
It's
Spring to about autumn usually, around the time.
Sometimes we have the songs like they're ready to go, and sometimes it takes a lot more work. This one seems to have took quite long to get together.
You're crafting it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is that what's
had a lot
going
more
on?
involvement
Taking
in
our
this one.
time.
Yes, that's right.
Being creative.
And you've had
Make
more
it
involvement in
perfect.
this.
Yeah, we're having a lot more creative involvement in this one as well. So I'd rather take our time than come up with something that's not as.
I went on your website last night.
Look at you.
Hasn't got a name.
Heck, you are.
Hasn't got a name. Hasn't got a name. This album hasn't got a name yet.
No.
Not yet.
Huh?
We never choose that until like the final bit anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's my hand again.
Oh, I really like this shot. I like that the makeup's a bit wacky.
Oh, I like that. I think it's very fitting, and I think Kimberly looks amazing. She's got 4 sets of lashes on.
Amazing. It's really quirky, isn't it?
It's wicked. It's nice change.
Yeah.
Different angle. I think it's another kind of
Again, this is Trudy that did Walk This Way, the show. What else did she do? Stand By You.
Yeah.
So this is like the 4th video we've worked with Trudy on.
Yeah.
I think this is our best work yet, though.
Definitely.
It's a progression, isn't it?
No.
And them
Definitely my
dresses,
favourite.
oh my God, they had a multitude of sins. You could have just,
it was
I just
wicked.
stuffed my face all day.
And we had all our boots on, didn't we, underneath that? Stood on the
Oh,
fans.
boots.
Oh, it was wicked.
So this is the most comfortable video ever.
Well, my dress wasn't. I was chafing up here, but down there I was comfortable for a change. No.
No. It's all done in a really quirky.
This was a hard, long day, though, again, because there were special effects and things to be thrown in.
Oh my God, the ponytails were the most so thing ever on the day.
I couldn't relate
My
to that.
head, mine and Kimberly's heads
You were
were
in pain.
throbbing. We were passing painkillers backwards and forwards. Kimberly was nearly crying at one point.
But it looks great.
But it was worthwhile in the end.
Exactly.
No pain, no gain.
game. Exactly.
I would have been worried if nothing at all had hurt.
Yeah. I'm just gutted I didn't have more lashes on. I was the first guinea pig in there. Do you know what I mean? And then by the end of it, they all got more and more and more in every girl. So I ended up having the least lashes, and I love lashes.
Everyone looks quirky though. You still look quirky and a bit out there. A lot of people refer it to looking like Christina Aguilera's Fighter, which is not a bad reference, is it?
No, I love that. That was one of my favourite videos of hers.
Nicola's eyelashes. I think Nicola looks absolutely stunning in this video.
I love it.
Her eyelashes are amazing.
I know. I think out of all of us, Nicola is the one that could probably pull that eyelash look off the most.
Yeah. I
Those
like
both the ones.
Nadine's hair's unusual as well, isn't it? She's got like the bob. Looks nice. I think she would suit it in a bob like that.
Nadine?
Yeah. There.
Yeah.
I was really chuffed to bits when I seen this video.
Definitely another turning
And the
point.
PVC, oh my God, Sarah.
Yeah, you know what though? I actually found that more comfortable than my red dress by the end.
Really?
Yeah, my shoes weren't great, but
You had to put loads of oil all over the body to slide into them.
hey,
You could
I lost half a stone, honey.
Did you
In
feel
sweat.
wet?
All the sweat was dripping out my feet.
It felt wet, didn't it?
Ew, well, yeah.
It was the most uncomfortable thing
I
I've
didn't
ever had
find
to
it
wear.
that bad, but if I'd had to wear it all day, yeah.
People say it's sexy, but I don't think it's sexy. It doesn't feel sexy.
But not for this. If it depends what context you're using it
Yeah.
in. I think for this, it was more. You can't really. It's not really used in that kind of. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
quite a dark setting.
Best video to date, though, for me personally.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And there's my hand again.
The 31st of August 2007 saw the release of lead single Sexy No No No. Music OMH noted that Sexy No 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 was not structured like a proper pop song, there being no verse, chorus, verse, and as such it was deemed yet another progressive and experimental sound from the group. Sexy No 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 received positive reviews from music critics and would peak at number 5 in the UK, continuing Girls Aloud's string of hits by becoming their 15th consecutive single to chart within the top 10. The song would chart at number 11 in Ireland. Released on the 16th of November 2007, Tangled Up received universal acclaim from music critics, identifying it amongst the group's best work, with many publications rating it a 4 or 5 stars out of 5. The title of the album derives from a sentence of the album track Close to Love. It is the only Girls Aloud album cover art not to feature the members, which received negative remarks from critics and fans for its boring context and imagery. A fan edition of Tangled Up was made available through Girls Aloud's official website, with the artwork incorporating images of each of the members. Additionally, the CD came with lyrics and signed postcards. The record would debut at number 4 on the UK albums chart and number 25 in Ireland. It was certified platinum in the UK for shipments of 300,000 units and went on to sell over 500,000 copies. Tangled Up was also certified gold in Ireland. In addition to the album, Girls Aloud and Fascination teamed up with Jules and Stone to produce a limited edition remix album. Mixed Up, the group's first and only remix collection, was available to purchase only from British retail store Woolworths and was available at a discounted price when purchased together with Tangled Up. Despite the collection featuring 8 remix tracks, Mixed Up only featured one recording from Tangled Up. This was Sexy No No No, which was edited and remixed by Tony LeMesmer, whilst the remaining content comes from the group's previous singles. The second CD format for Sexy No 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 featured a new track as a B-side entitled Dog Without a Bone. The B-side was originally written in 2006 in an attempt to come up with a lead single for the group's first compilation album, The Sound of Girls Aloud, The Greatest Hits. However, Something Kinda Ooh was written and released instead.
So listen, you got a new single.
Yes.
Which you just heard. Sexy No No, which sounds great. And it does sort of have a Girls Aloud sound, doesn't it? Now, I don't know,
Yeah,
I kind of know what that is, but it is there, isn't it? We know. Where does that come from? Is that something you do? Is that the right? How does it work?
I think it comes from just working with the same team. You know, we know them so well, they know us so well now, so that when we go in the studio, we kind of just create it. It just happens.
Yeah.
It's just that.
Started with
thing.
Underground, really did.
Yeah.
Big bass
It's always
beats, great.
been kind of like left to centre. We had Love Machine, which was kind of really out there, and then something kind of was dancey. And this is like a progression from that, dancey, but still very Girls Aloud. You can definitely tell it's.
And it's an album coming, which
Yes.
you had a bit more involved. What does that mean? Have you all been sort of squirreling away
We've
writing?
been doing melodies and lyrics and just bits and bobs, really. So we've taken our time a little bit more with this album, just so we don't want to rush it out too quick. Rather get it.
It's exciting,
good,
though.
yeah.
It's like our 5th album now, so it's still got that real nervous thing because you never quite know how it's going to be received.
And as well, like, it's been 2 years since we recorded an album, because last year was the greatest hits and we only did a few songs, so it's nice to get back into the
Something
studio.
new and fresh and different.
It's Hollywood. I mean, look at the view. God, I could get used to this.
It takes 5 years to get to come to LA for a video, finally.
We shot in Paris once for another video, but that was a completely opposite end of the spectrum. It was absolutely freezing. So it wasn't quite as luxurious.
Look at her. Did you see the way she just went from laughing to Twiggy? Twiggy? I was just saying Twiggy, actually. The video concept is that we've all got our own kind of setups within a gorgeous apartment.
My scenario is that I'm really sad. We've just had an argument and he's gone out and I'm looking remorsefully out of the window.
LA now has become my home. I live between here and London. I go back to London to do all the Girls Aloud stuff and then come here to my family and just to hang out and stuff.
I don't think I could cope with living here, to be honest. Everyone's just so happy all the time.
It's 5 years down the lane. It's crazy. I mean, we've all grown up. We've all watched each other grow up.
Definitely for Nick and Cheryl, I think they've come a long way. You know, they were young and they were quite feisty and, you know, noisy, and, you know, in the beginning it was a bit like you walked into our dressing room, you'd probably want to walk straight back out. It's become like a lot more of a chilled out Girls Aloud.
I wouldn't say calm down. Maybe on their part, I've gone a bit crazier. I've lost the plot a bit more, I'm sure I have. Later on tonight, we're going to go down to the beach, Malibu Beach, which will be absolutely amazing, other than the fact Britney Spears might pop rear ahead. She was in Malibu last night, she was at Nobu. I was so annoyed. I could have gone. Why did we book there? I'm going to kidnap her, bring her back home, smuggle her back, send her to the gym, do her hair. No, I am, I've got a plot.
Look after her.
Look after her, be a friend. Come on, Brittany, let's talk.
Just 'cause you're raising the bed and call the shots now for me.
It's so cold. I'm going to run to the ocean and pee. No one lets me go for a wee soon.
We've been having straps since day one. All girls have straps.
I'm so tired and jet lagged.
People
think about it.
All we do is moon. It's amazing. It really is. I mean, it's not normal at all. It's not normal at all. And we're very, very lucky.
The fact that it's still going really well, I just do have to pinch myself.
Following the album's second single, Call the Shots, saw its official release on the 26th of November 2007. The instrumental for Call the Shots was initially composed in 2005, with the lyrics being written in 2006. Miranda Cooper was inspired by an article she read on something called, coincidentally, the Miranda Complex, named after the ambitious lawyer in Sex and the City, about how women are earning more than men and pushing ahead. Polydor Records originally intended to release it as a single for the sound of Girls Aloud the Greatest Hits, but the song was deemed too downbeat when a greatest hits single needed to be a celebration. reputation. Another hit with the critics, the song once again received universal praise and would chart at number 3 in the UK and remained there for 2 weeks. The song also reached number 9 in Ireland. The single has since been certified gold in the UK for sales of 400,000 copies.
Just 'cause you're raised in the bed and call the shots now. Me, it really doesn't faze me how you spend your time. Out of the fire that burns inside me, a phoenix is rising. If you don't feel that you can love me, I won't shoot you down, and I won't cry for all the hunger in my heart. No, 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 I won't cry because we stumbled through this far. Just 'cause you're raised in the bed and call the shots now on me. Ooh, it really doesn't faze me how you spend your time. Ooh, just 'cause you're raised in the bed and call the shots now on me. Ooh, it really doesn't faze me how you spend your time. Ooh, I've seen it burn bright, seen it shimmer, then fade like starlight to a glimmer, Oh no, I've seen life flow by like a river, so full of twilight, dreams that glitter, Just 'cause you're raised in the bed and call the shots now on me. Ooh, it really doesn't faze me how you spend your time. Ooh, just 'cause you're raised in the bed and call the shots now on me. Ooh, it really doesn't faze me how you spend your time. Ooh, just 'cause you're raised in the bed and call the shots now.
Hey!
New album, Tangled Up. Tell us a little bit about it. Best yet, I've heard.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Who told you
The
that?
critics.
Oh, you've been listening to the critics?
Yeah.
It's a little bit more. Well, the critics have been really good. This time around, they usually do give us quite
Yeah.
good album reviews, which is nice.
I won't cry for all the hunger in my heart. No.
It doesn't like slow down at any point.
Yeah.
No, there's not really any ballads on it at all. Apart from all the shots, which is kind of
Yeah.
a half ballad, but it's not really a ballad.
at the end.
Oh, Crocodile Tears, but that's a bit more
That's
like a
kinda
Muse kind of grungy
grungy.
kind of song.
Yeah, grungy.
It reminds me of Muse.
Yeah.
There's a real mixture on there, like there really is, which
Yeah.
I think is
A
good.
drum and bass song, I hear.
Yay!
It's just hers. Yeah, that one's bad.
I love a bit of drum
Is
and
that called
bass.
Falling Down? Is that
No,
right?
that's I'm Falling, that's
I'm
another one.
Falling,
You're
okay.
thinking of...
The Rocky.
What you crying for?
What You Crying For. I'm
Is the
thinking of
drum and
Control of the
bass.
Knife
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, okay.
I won't cry because I stumbled through this far. Just 'cause you're raised in the bed and call the shots now on me.
We do like loads and loads of songs when we record the album, and then pick the best ones from
Yeah.
that bunch. And if one quick song's stronger than a ballad, then you just rather give people the best
Yeah.
of what you've got, then think, oh, maybe we should plonk a ballad on there.
Just
Yeah,
because we're
there's
sure
a
of
few
it.
mid-tempos to kind of give it a bit of...
So calm down.
Yeah.
Have a sit down too.
You don't
Yeah.
want to calm down, though. You want to have
too
rave
much.
for
You
it.
know about it? Yeah, Girls Aloud rave.
Yeah.
And what other types of music would you like to do? Maybe rapping?
No,
We know to do it.
Cheryl did a rap.
We did a bit of stuff to rapping in Graffiti My Soul.
Okay.
And it was Matt Helders actually who said that from the outfits.
the one that we stood on the bench on tour.
Will someone rap for me now? Freestyle.
Cheryl, do you do the start of
No,
rapping?
we'll not
Go
do
on,
that.
Cheryl.
That was more... That was more dancing, and I would say.
We've all
actually.
Do some MCing.
I know what you're thinking. Do you remember that?
We've got a few.
Little
Do you
bits
know,
like
there's a song on the album actually called Fling, and we all do a little bit of a kind of a pop rap thing.
A rap?
Yeah. It's not unusual.
Is it?
It's not really like...
Gwen Stefani, then
Yeah,
50
it's
Cent.
not badass rapping.
Do you
Don't
remember
take it
is
like
it like
that.
when Madonna raps about like I've got a bouncer and a dog and all that? Do you remember?
No.
It's a bit tongue-in-cheek, though. Like, we're never going to take ourselves too seriously doing a rap, for God's sake, but...
I'd love it if you really did just now.
Girls Aloud, the most successful girl band in UK chart history. With their critically acclaimed new album, Tangled Up. The new album, out now.
Tangled Up is the brilliant new album from Girls Aloud, available at Woolworths for £8.97. Featuring the singles Sexy, No 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 and Call the Shots. Plus, get Mixed Up, an exclusive album from Girls Aloud, available only at Woolworths for £1.97 when you buy Tangled Up on CD. Hurry, offer ends Sunday, 25th of November. Available only at Woolworths.
For the fifth time, we'll set the record straight. When we done the Greatest Hits album, everybody was like, this must be their last one. It has to be. I mean, Greatest Hits, and then we done that. And now we're here doing another one, and we're in our second single. We're doing a third. We're doing the tour, and still people are like, well, after this has to be the end.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking its white. Gonna find out who's gonna look out. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
The third and final single lifted off the album would be Can't Speak French, released on the 14th of March 2008. Another top 10 hit for the girls, the single peaked at number 9 in the UK and just missed the top 10 in Ireland, where it charted at number 12. The sultry song received praise from most contemporary music critics, citing it as another example of Xenomania's creativity, though one critic had described the chorus as pure idiocy.
My happy heart is beating out a rhythm all night inside me, and I fall a little harder every time that I do. Watch me living it up. You totally got me stuck in a rut. You're made for me. How am I gonna step up and say to you, I get the feeling, boy, I want you, I want you. Now conversation is tough because you're totally walking around all this stuff you wanna say to me. Words are never enough, oh baby, baby, you turn my dust to gold. I can't speak French, so I'll let the funky music do the talking now. Oh, I can't speak French, so I'll let the funky music do the talking. Oh, I can't speak French, so I'll let the funky music do the talking now. Oh, I can't speak French, so I'll let the funky music do the talking. Oh, I wanna let you know, I wanna give in to my temptation, let my feelings show. I gotta let you know, I gotta let you know, I wanna give in to my temptation, let my feelings show. I gotta let you know.
And there's a new show coming up, isn't there, called Passions? I don't know if there's anything you can tell us about it.
I don't think we can go into detail.
No, give us a clue then.
Well, we all have things that we've all been very passionate about wanting to do. I mean, for me it was polo, because I used to horse ride when I was younger. So my passion was to go and learn how to play polo. So I went and did that, and then each and every one of us had something.
I did street dancing.
We all just did separate things, so it's quite exciting to be able to do something.
We went to see Sarah because Sarah's final was in
We
London.
can't.
Sorry.
What was your dream?
I haven't done one. Mine's is a whole ongoing thing, and I haven't got a passion.
So you're not going to tell us about that?
It's difficult because really when you're happy being a singer and you're happy being in a band and going on tour, if they want to film that, you know, I'm quite passionate about that. So, but you know, the girls had things that they wanted to do.
Kimberly? Mine was to be in a musical. And it's something that I've really always loved from being a little girl.
She is like a die-hard musical fan.
So for me, that was just such a fantastic opportunity to do like another thing that I really love. So I really enjoyed it.
That's what it was. We had a great opportunity offered, and it would just be silly not to take it.
And it was a great challenge as well. Like, not saying that being in Girls Aloud is easy. We do work hard, but you know, when it's something that's natural to you, it was nice to have something to like sink your teeth into and be and, like so the challenge. I am meant to have my own makeup range coming out for like pale skin.
Yes,
really
how exciting.
Throughout 2007 and 2008, Girls Aloud had also recorded several television specials and shows that promoted themselves and the Tangled Up album, including the 4-part series The Passions of Girls Aloud, which showed each member doing activities in different countries. Nadine, who was scheduled to take part, decided to pull out of the project. The group performed and made a cameo appearance in the British teen film St. Trinians. They also provided vocals to the soundtrack, whilst Sarah would make another appearance in the movie sequel. Furthermore, Girls Aloud released a fashion-inspired DVD titled Girls Aloud Style, which also contained music videos and video commentary up to Sexy No No No.
I feel we've barely begun, so after I put you in detention for a few minutes, we'll be back with more chat from the St. Trinian's world premiere. So, you are in St. Trinian's, you're the school band. Tell us about it. We'll start with you, Cheryl.
It's just, you know, it's just such a fantastic opportunity for us to be asked to be in such a big British movie. It's just an honour really to be in it. I mean, a little bit concerned about seeing myself in a school uniform considering I'm 24.
So a lot of men out there wouldn't be.
But it'd be interesting.
Take the way we feel. We were born to keep it real. Hockey sticks and balls of steel. We are Trinian.
Do you have any speaking parts in it? Are you just singing a song? Was it a new song, a special song? Kimberly?
It was a song that was specially wrote for the film, and it's kind of like a schoolgirl anthem, isn't it? It's all about anarchy, and we just went a bit wild, to be honest, like rocked out, didn't we, like 15-year-olds, so we're a bit scared to see what we look like.
You haven't seen the film yet. Is this going to be tonight the first time you've seen it?
No, first time tonight, yeah.
I know who decided that we're going to watch it for the first time in front of a cinema full of people. I mean, it's a bit...
They get 5 girls like sinking in their chair.
We're going to die. We're actually really afraid of what we may have done.
Well, I was actually personally really shocked by just how revealing the school uniforms you're wearing were.
Have you seen it?
They're not that revealing. I have seen it though, yeah. I've seen it! I've seen it! When we're at school, I was an indie kid, they were the goths, they were the geeks. I'm going down the line, which gang were you in?
I was a geek. I was in the not so good crowd.
I'm going to go with geek.
I'm going to go with didn't ever shut up, just talk all day.
Chat.
Bit of a class clown.
A box class clown.
Love that, Sarah.
I was probably a bit more of a rock chick.
Girls Aloud, always a pleasure. Enjoy your premiere.
To further promote the record, Girls Aloud embarked on the Tangled Up tour in 2008. Prior to its announcement, several publications had reported a split of the band after Nadine withdrew from the 2 reality shows the group had participated in. The tour spanned between May and mid-August 2008 before the ladies would regroup to start work on what would ultimately end up becoming Girls Aloud's final studio album.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thanks for watching.
Don't blow your cover, honey. Some things a man shouldn't see.